thank you
Three.
very much for your business and your husband for buying a home from us. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you. We are extremely, extremely pleased with everything.
Right. What do you like the most about your house?
The floor plan, really, I was telling Liz earlier that, everybody chooses their home for a different reason, and we chose this Sheffield, which is the floor plan, based on the sunroom, and we're using that as our playroom.
Right, and you could have used it as a den or dining room.
Absolutely. There's different things that you can do with that one room, and once they get bigger, then I already have ideas that it's going to be my reading room and my sitting room, and but right now it's for the kids, and that's fine.
Well, thanks. That's one of the things we do in our design is try to make sure the rooms are very versatile so you can have different uses throughout your life.
Yeah, absolutely. And even the den in there, that can be turned into, anything really, another sitting room. We have friends that kind of make theirs into a playroom as well. So you're right, it's very versatile. You could do that. We're extremely pleased with the color selections. It was very, very simple to do that. On my end, obviously Liz, might have been difficult for her, but it was very easy for us to choose the selections, and there was a lot of choices, and we're really, really pleased.
Right.
We didn't have any issues, and our builder was James, and he was great. He was willing to come out and talk to us if we needed to, and he was corresponding through emails. And the day that we closed, he was here mopping our floors. So that tells me that that's a really good builder.
Yes. James is one of us. It's a very conscientious builder.
Yeah.
Tell me about the process of picking out your colors and all. I understand you guys live in North Carolina, and you weren't able to be here when it came down to Crestview long enough to pick out your materials. So Liz kind of did some things and put it together for you. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, what she did was she sent us a video, the flip video, and then she had, she'd say, okay, here's your brick, and then she'd show you all of the choices, and then she would say the names, and then she'd say, okay, here's your shingles. She'd show you all the choices. So we got to see a lot of the choices for everything. It wasn't like just kind of, there's a word for the color, but we didn't know what it was. That there was a picture for everything. And then what was great was then she took those choices. We had 3 tile choices that we weren't sure on. And so then she said, well, I'll match those with your cabinets, because we already knew what cabinets we wanted. She said, and then you can go from there and pick. So the selection was very, very simple, and it was really, just easy for us.
So her sending you the pictures and all made it a lot easier for you. Not having to make another trip down.
Yeah, right. Well, because that's what we thought we might have to do. And at the time, my husband was, not here, and I was pregnant with a 2-year-old. So I thought, it's going to be difficult for me to get down there. But she made it so easy that I was very comfortable and confident that I had, we were good with our choices. And I even sent her a thank you note because I was just so pleased with how well she did our color choices for us. So thank you so much, Liz.
She was a joy to work with.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I know it would be great if you could have gone to the design center.
Maybe not. That might have been bad. I know that might have been good for you guys, but that was probably a good thing that I didn't get down there.
Well, it sounds like you had the next best thing with Liz working out everything for you with the pictures and all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it was fun. She was very, very sweet, very understanding, and very patient. And as long as we were working together.
That's
so
right,
when you're a team, we got it done.
That's right.
Liz is doing something now with Skype.
That's what you said, Skype. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, Liz, using Skype.
What's cool about it is I can share the desktop.
Okay.
And I've taken the still photos, a lot of those same still photos that I was sending to you that showed the various choices that we had in color. Now I can put those on my desktop, and the person can see it on their desktop.
Great.
So, and I can open 3 at one time. So I can put the brick next to the shingle, next to the siding.
Wow.
So they can colorize everything together.
That's great.
And so instead of having to send a bazillion photos.
Right, yeah. All those downloaded attachments. And that might have been taking you a long time.
But at the end, I still did what I did for you. I do what I call a virtual color board, where I put everything next to one another and take a photograph so you can see it all in a single frame and see how they relate.
Yeah.
And then now I send it in PDF form and I label everything. I'm getting better.
You're so efficient, though. That was the one thing I kept telling my husband. She is so efficient. I just, you were very, very efficient. So.
Liz does a very good job for us, and using the Skype really makes it nice out for people like you